Hello everyone and welcome once again to Learning Scots English or Learning Scottish English with me, Professor Geoffrey, at Learning English Online with Professor Geoffrey. And for the final one in our short series of this vocabulary we have up here on the screen for you, we're going to look at the word bowfin. Bowfin, smelly, horrible. We have covered this word in a previous video, but as we're going through these in alphabetical order, it's worth mentioning again, okay? So when something is bowfin, it is really awful, it's smelly, it's horrible, yeah? So maybe somebody, you take your trainers off in somebody's house, yeah? I have told you that, you know, the Scottish housewives like to keep their salon or their living room absolutely perfect and spotless. And she'll say to you, you're not going out of the living room wearing those gutties. Take them off. Take off your training shoes before you go in the living room. And then she wishes she hadn't told you to take them off because your feet are bowfin. Your feet are absolutely bowfin. Bowfin, yeah, means that they're smelling. Oh, the smell is absolutely terrible. Because, you know, people that wear training shoes all the time tend to have them. It's like they're kind of super glued onto their feet. They never take them off. I think they even wear them in bed. So you can imagine that the smell is absolutely awful. So when they're telling you that your gutties, your training shoes are bowfin, yeah, they are really, really smelly and horrible. Now we've had this word before, braw, braw. You remember when we used it in that phrase, the Scottish phrase that means it's a beautiful moonlight night tonight. They say it's a braw-brecht moonlight night. Yeah, it's actually in a song by one of the great Scottish singers called Harry Lauder. And he's not a pop star, he's from the old times. Yeah, this guy was probably one of the first superstars of Scotland, but more of the stage, although he did make some recordings, which you can find probably if you go on YouTube and look up Harry Lauder, you'll hear some of his fine Scottish tunes. So, braw, good or brilliant, yeah? If you show something to somebody like your new car or your new iPhone, don't be surprised if they say, that's braw, that's braw. Yeah, they mean it's really good. Sometimes it can almost be like bonny, beautiful, yeah? Or it's brilliant, yeah? Supposing you've done, made a nice video for YouTube, like I've just done, and you might say, oh, that's braw, Professor Geoffrey, it's braw. Well, I hope you think it's braw. Okay, so good or brilliant. Now, another one, breeks. Your breeks are your trousers. Yeah, so when a Scotsman wants to talk about breeks, wants to talk about trousers, that's the word they'll use, yeah? Do you like my breeks? I was just gonna say, I got them knocked off, yeah, which means they were pinched, stolen. But anyway, if they've got new trousers, they say, it's my new breeks, my new breeks. Now, you need to be careful with your breeks in Scotland, because if they go too far up the trouser leg, don't be surprised if you get a lot of comments like, "Has a cat dead?" When they say, "Is the cat dead?" "Has the cat died?" it means your trousers are too short. Yeah, they don't actually go down. They sort of hang about around your ankles. So that's what they mean by the cat's died when they're referring to your breeks. So always make sure you buy the correct size, or you will get a lot of comments like that. "The cat dead, son." Eh? Okay, now a cow in Scotland is a coo. So sometimes they refer to this, you know, like Superman or Elvis had this quiff on the top of the hair. They call that a coo's lick, yeah, because it's like the tongue of a cow, yeah. Sometimes it's referred to, a coo's lick is when your mother asks you to clean your bedroom and she goes in later and it's still in an absolute mess. And she say, did you get a coo's lick? Is that all you done? It means you haven't cleaned it properly. You've just given it a coo's lick or a cow's lick, yeah? Sometimes if they have a wash and they just splash a bit of water on their face and dry themselves, and then they go out and the mother says to them, did you wash behind your ears? Eh? And they say, no. Well, what did you do? Did you just have a coo's lick? Yeah? Again, just a cow's lick, licked your face, and that was it. Coo's milk. Yeah? Coo's milk is milk from a cow. This is a very good one here, crabbit. Yeah, you'll hear that all the time in Scotland. It means somebody is bad-tempered. He's crabbit, you're having crabbit today, Tam. Yeah, like sometimes we've all been there. You wake up like a bear with a sore head. Yeah, the wife says to you, good morning, is it? Yeah. You know, you kind of snap at people. So you're said to be crabbit. Another word for that could be carnaptious, but we'll come into that in another video another time, you know. You're carnaptious today, Rab. Carnaptious. Yeah. But crabbit is bad-tempered. Now, cry. Cry, you would think, means crying tears. But in Scotland, they use the word greet, yeah, which in English means to meet somebody. But in Scotland, if you're greeting or you're greeting, it means you're crying, yeah. So what do they use cry for? Well, they use it for call, as in, what do you call him? What's his name, yeah? They say, what do you cry him? What do you cry this? What do you cry that? Yeah. So cry means call. What do you call this? What do you call that? Very strange, I know, but you will get used to it as we make more videos. So that brings us to the end of this short 3 videos in the series about this particular Scottish vocabulary. As you can see, we're only at the C's. We intend to go from A to Z, as we say in English, or as my friends across the water, yeah? The friends across the water call it Z, A to Z. But in the United Kingdom and in Scotland, we say A to Z. Yes. So I hope you've enjoyed this 3 short videos here, and I will bring you more on this, how to speak English like a Scot. So from me, Professor Geoffrey, I'll just say to you all, ta-ta for now. Cheerio.